Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 5 maths. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter add and subtract fractions. And the lessons we're going to cover today are add and subtract mixed numbers word problem, subtract mixed numbers with unlike denominators, add and subtract fractions and recipes, complete addition and subtraction sentences with fractions. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is add and subtract mixed numbers word problems. Okay, here I'm on grade 5 math. The chapter is add and subtract fractions. And let's just start with the lesson. Add and subtract mixed numbers word problems. Here is the lesson. Okay, so we already know how to add or subtract mixed numbers. Now here we are on the word problems. So we are just going to solve the question. Let me read the question. Just listen to me carefully. A tea shop brewed 16 whole 5 by 8 pitchers of chamomile tea, of which it sold 10 whole 3 by 8 pitchers. How many pitchers remained unsold? So the total pitchers they made are 16 whole 5 by 8 and the one they sold are 10 whole 3 by 8. So you need to calculate the remaining pitchers. Got it? So let's just subtract 10 whole 16 whole 5 by 8 minus 16 whole 5 by 8 minus 10 whole 3 over 8. Okay, so they both the fractions have same denominator, got it? That means we can subtract them. So let's just subtract. Here you have 16 and here you have 10. Let's just subtract their whole numbers, 16 and 10. 16 minus 10 is 6. So here you have 6. Then just subtract their fractional part. 5 minus 3 is subtract the denominators. 5 minus 3 is 2. So it would be 6 whole 2 over 8. Got it? So we have a common number that can divide both numerator and denominator, that would be 2. So just divide them by 2. So it would be 6 whole 1 over 4. Got it? So it would be 6 whole 1 over 4. So that means the unsold TR 6 whole 1 over 4. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, the first one is for a class experiment. Manuel's class weighted a log before and after subjecting it to termites. Before subjecting it to termites, the log weighted 7 whole 7 by 12 pounds. After the termites, the log weighted 4 whole 5 over 12 pounds. How much weight did the termites take from the log? So you have to subtract 7 whole 7 over 12. That was the weight before. And the weight after termites is 4 whole 5 over 12. So you need to calculate the weight that termites from the log. Got it? So 7 whole 7 by 12 subtract 7 whole 7 over 12 minus 4 whole 5 over 12. Okay, so they have both the fractions have same denominators. So you can subtract their whole numbers. So 7 take away 4 is 3. So we have 3 and then just subtract the numerator. 7 minus 5 is 2. So it would be 7. 3 whole 2 over 12. Got it? Also, you can divide them by a common number that would be 2. So when you divide, it would be 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 6 is 12. So it would be 3 whole 1 over 6. Got it? So it would be 3 whole 1 over 6. So the correct option is 3 whole 1 over 6. Just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is Rudy cut a rope into two pieces. The first piece is 6 whole 3 over 10 inches long. The second piece was 10 whole 3 by 10 inches long. How long was the rope that Ruby started with? Okay, so you have to calculate the total rope. Got it? So for the total rope, you have to add them. Got it? Because these are the two pieces of the rope, you have to calculate the total rope. So for the total rope, you have to add them. Got it? So just add. Have to add them. Let me just write them down on board. Then we have to add 6 whole 3 over 10 plus 10 whole 3 over 10. Okay, see both the fractions have same denominator. We simply need to add them. Got it? So just let's just add their whole portion part, whole number portion. So 10 plus 6 makes 16. So here you have 16. You can add their numerators. So 3 plus 3 makes 6 and you have 10. It would be 16 whole 6 over 12. 6 over 10. Also you can divide the 6 over 10 by a common number 2. So it would be 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 5 is 10. So it would be 16 whole 3 over 5. Got it? The correct option is 16 whole 3 over 5. So let's just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is at the end of a soccer game, the head coach noticed that the jug of water, which has initially 6 whole 4 by 4 gallons, was down to 3 whole 3 by 5 gallons. How much gallons of the water has been consumed? So the total water is 6 whole 4 by 5 and the used is 3 whole 3 by 5. You need to calculate the remaining water in the gallon. Got it? That means you need to subtract them. So just subtract 6 whole 4 by 5 minus 3 whole 3 over 5. Got it? So both the fractions have same denominator. You can subtract their whole number. 6 minus 3 is 3 and then 4 minus 3 is 1. So it would be 3 whole 1 over 5. Got it? It is 3 whole 1 over 5. So select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is Subtract mixed numbers with unlike denominators. Okay, now we're going to subtract the mixed numbers that have unlike denominators. Got it? So first we need to make their denominators same. Got it? The first example is 15 whole 3 by 5 minus 9 whole 1 over 10. Got it? So just look at this fraction 3 over 5. You need to make that denominator equal to 10 because here you have the common denominator is 10. So you need to make the denominator 10. Got it? So to make the denominator 10, you need to multiply this fraction by 5. You just have to multiply the fractional part. Like look at here. You multiplied 3 by 5. Add this step. Got it? 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 5 is 10. The whole number remains the same. Let me just do it on board. I will explain on each step. 15 whole 3 by 5 minus 9 whole 1 over 10. Excuse me. Okay, it is 9 whole 1 over 10. So the common denominator is 10. You need to make that smaller denominator equal to 10. Got it? So you have to do 5 times 2. You just need to multiply the fractional part. Got it? 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 5 is 10. Now they have the same denominators. Got it? You can now subtract them. 5 minus 9 is 6. And then 6 minus 1 is subtract the numerator. 6 minus 1 is 5. And the denominator is 10. Got it? So you can divide the fractional part by a common number that would be 5. So it would be 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 2 is 10. So it would be 6 whole 1 over 2. So the correct option is 6 whole 1 over 2. Okay, let's just start with the test question. Okay, the first one is subtract 12 whole 1 over 2 minus 11 whole 1 over 6. Okay, so first of all, we need to make their denominator same. We are going to use 6 as a common. We are going to use 6 as a common denominator. So you need to make the smaller denominator equal to 6. 2 times 3 makes 6. So you need to multiply this fraction by 3. Got it? So it would be 12 whole 3 over 3 times 2 is 6. Got it? You can now subtract them. Just subtract their whole numbers. 12 minus 11 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So it would be 1 whole 2 over 6. And you can divide the fractional part by a common number that would be 2. So it would be 1 whole 1 over 3. So it is 1 whole 1 over 3. So the correct just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 15 whole 1 over 2 minus 8 whole 1 over 8. Let's just do it on board. 15 whole 1 over 2 minus 8 whole 1 over 8. So first of all, we need to make the denominator same. We need to make that 2 equal to 8. So 2 times 4 is 8. So you need to multiply this fraction by 4. So it would be 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. So minus 8 whole 1 over 8. Now they have like denominators. You can subtract them. So 15 minus 8 is 7. 4 minus 1 is 3. It would be 7 whole 3 over 8. Got it? You don't have any common denominator that can divide them, so it would be 7 whole 3 over 8. Got it? So the correct option is 7 whole 3 over 8. Okay, the next one is 15 whole 1 over 3 minus 6 whole 2 over 9. 15 whole 1 over 3 minus 6 whole 2 over 9. Okay, let's just subtract them. Okay, so the common denominator is 9. You need to make that smaller denominator equal to 9. Got it? Okay, so 3 times 3 is 9, so I need to multiply this fraction by 3. Got it? Just the fractional part, not the whole number part. Got it? Now you can subtract both the mixed numbers. 15 minus 9, 6 is 9. 3 minus 2 is 1, so it would be 9 whole 1 over 9. Got it? So the correct option is 9 whole 1 over 9. Okay, the next one is 7 whole 1 over 2 minus 3 whole 1 over 10. 7 whole 1 over 2 minus 3 whole 1 over 10. First of all, we need to make the denominator same. 2 times 5 is 10, so you need to multiply this denominator by fraction by 5. So it would be 5 times 1 is 5 and 5 times 2 is 10. So now let's just subtract. 7 minus 3 is 4. 5 minus 1 is 4, and here you have 10. So you can divide the fractional part by the common denominator 2. So it would be 4 whole 2 over 5. So the correct option is 4 whole 2 over 5. So just select the correct option and then click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is 6 whole 7 over 8 minus 3 whole 3 over 4. 6 whole 7 over 8 minus 3 whole 3 over 4. Okay, so you need to, first of all, we need to make their denominator same. Got it? So 2 times 4 is 8. So you have to multiply this by 4. So 3 times 2 is 6 and 3 times 4 is 8. Got it? You can subtract 6 minus 3 is 3 and 7 minus 6 is 1. So it would be 3 whole 1 over 8. So it is 3 whole 1 over 8. Okay, the next one is 15 whole 3 over 5 minus 9 whole 1 over 10. 15 whole 3 over 5 minus 9 whole 1 over 10. So first of all, we need to make their denominators same. So multiply this fraction by 2. So it would be 15 whole 6 over 10. Just the fractional part, got it? Now you can subtract the fractions. 15 minus 9 is 6 and 6 minus 1 is 5. So it would be 6 whole 5 over 10. Got it? You can divide the fraction by 5. So it would be 6 whole 1 over 2. Got it? The correct option is 6 whole 1 over 2. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. And next lesson is uh, it is add and subtract fraction in recipes. Got it? Okay, so let's just start with the first example. If you mix the sugar and butter together, how many cup will there be in all? So you have to add sugar and butter. Got it? So sugar is, just look at the ingredients. Sugar is 1 over 2 and butter is 7 over 8. So you have to add 1 by 2 and 7 over 8. Got it? They have unlike denominators. You have to make the denominators same. 1 by 2 plus 7 over 8. Got it? So you have to, or the common denominator is 8. So you need to multiply this fraction by 4. So it would be 4 times 1, 4 times 2 is 8. Got it? Now they have the like denominators. Simply add their numerators. Got it? 7 plus 4 is 11 over 8. So you can write down the answer in the mixed fraction form. 8 times 1 is 8. So here you have 3. So it would be 1 whole 3 over 8. Got it? So it is 1 whole 3 over 8. When you add them together, they make 1 whole 3 over 8. Got it? Okay, let's just start with the practice questions. How many more teaspoons of pepper than salt are needed? Got it? The pepper is 3 by 4 teaspoon and the salt is 5 by 8. So how much more teaspoon of pepper than salt are needed? So you have to subtract pepper out of the salt. Got it? You need to do 3 by 4 minus 5 by 8 because pepper is 3 by 4 and salt is 5 by 8. So you have to do 3 by 4 minus 5 over 8. So first of all, you need to make the denominator same. Multiply the fraction by 2. So it will be 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times 4 is 8. Now they have the like denominators. You can subtract their numerators. So 6 minus 5 is 1. So it would be 1 over 8. Got it? So it is 1 over 8. Got it? Just select the correct option. Then click on the OK button. If you mix the sugar and flour together, how many cup will there be in all? So sugar is half cup and flour is 5 by 8. So you have to add 1 by 2 and 5 over 8. Got it? So first of all, you need to make the denominator same. 2 times 4 is 8. So it would be 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. Got it? Now they have the like denominators. You can simply add their numerators. So 4 plus 1 is 4 plus 5 plus 4 is 9. So it would be 9 over 8. Got it? So just divide them 8 times 1 is 8, and here you have 1, so it would be 1 whole 1 over 8. So the correct option is 1 whole 1 over 8. Got it? So just select the correct option, then click on the OK button. Okay. If you if you mix the apricot jam and orange juice together, how many cups there will be in all? Apricot jam is half half, and orange juice is 1 by 4. So you need to add 1 by 2 and 1 by 4. Got it? 1 over 2 plus 1 over 4. Got it? So first of all, you need to make their denominator same. So 2 times 2 is 4. So it would be 2 over 4. So they have the like denominators. You simply need to add. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So it would be 3 over 4. So the correct option is 3 over 4. Okay, the next one is, if you mix the sugar and butter together, how many cups will there be in all? So that means you have to add sugar and butter. Got it? You have to add sugar and butter. Sugar is 1 by 2 and butter is 7 over 8. So you have to add 1 over 2 and 1 over 7 over 8. Got it? 1 over 2 and 7 over 8. I think you are just, no, it isn't a recording. It would be, you have to make their denominator same. So it would be 4 times 1 is 4 and 4 times 2 is 8. You have to add them. No, I'm not lagging. 7 plus 4 is 11. It would be 11 over 8. Got it? So you have to just divide 11 over 8. 8 times 1 is 8. And 11 minus 8 is 3. It would be 1 whole 3 over 8. It's been 30 minutes. No one is answering. And it's just 1 minute. I can't talk. And you're like, why I am not talking? I am your teacher here. So behave like a student. I'm not your employee. You are here to learn. So just focus on the learning. I am a human too. I have a very bad sore throat, so if I take a pause, it isn't a big deal. You guys are here to learn, not to observe me why I am lagging. How many how many more pounds of peaches that than blueberries are needed? So you have to 3 by here you have 3 by 4 pound peaches, and blueberries are 1 by 2. So you need to see how many more pound of, so you have to subtract peach out of blueberries. Got it? So you need to do 3 by 4 minus 1 over 2. 3 by 4 minus 1 over 2. So first of all, you need to make their denominator same. So 2 times 2 2 times 2 makes 4, so just multiply this fraction by 2, so it would be 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. Now they have like denominators, just subtract their numerators. So 3 minus 2 is 1, so it would be 1 over 4. Got it? So the correct option is 1 over 4. So just select the correct option and click on the OK button. Okay, the next one is, if you mix the garlic and salt together, how many teaspoons will there be in all? So that means you have to add. So garlic is 5 by 8 and salt is 1 by 2. Got it? So just add 5 by 8 and 1 over 2. So first of all, you need to make their denominator same. So 2 times 4 is 8. So you need to multiply this fraction by 4. So it would be 4 over 8. Now they have like denominators. You simply have to add their numerators. So the numerator is greater than denominator. That means you can divide the numerator by the denominator. So 8 times 1 is 8. So 9 minus 8 is 1. Got it? So it would be 1 whole 1 over 8. So the correct option is 1 whole 1 over 8. You can, when the numerator is greater than denominator, you have to divide them. Got it? It would be 1 whole 1 over 8. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. Let me just move on to the next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is complete addition and subtraction sentences with fractions. Got it? So here you have to find the missing number. Like which number is subtracted from 3 to get the value 2 over 8? Which number minus 3 equals to? 5 minus 3 is 2. Got it? So it would be 5 by 8. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the first question is exactly same. You can look at the options. 5, which number when subtracted from 3 equals 2? You are given two of the options, 5 and 3. So which is the correct option? Which is the correct option? It would be 5, because 5 minus, they have same denominators. You simply have to subtract the numerators. So it would be 5 minus 3. Got it? That means the missing number is 5. Okay, now you have to add. So 5 plus 5 makes, which number is missing? Yes, 5 plus 5 makes 10. So it would be 10 over 11. Got it? Okay, the next one is 8 over 19 minus 7 over missing number equals 1 over 19. So which number is missing? Which number is missing? When you are subtracting the fractions, they must have the same denominator. Got it? So the denominator of the other two fractions are exactly same. That means this one is also 19. Got it? Okay, 9 over 13 minus the missing number over 13 equals 6 over 13. So 9 take away which number equals 6? It would be 3. Very good, because 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay, 1 over missing number plus 11 over 14 equals 6 by 7. So which number is missing? It would be 14. Got it? When you are subtracting, they must have the same. Subtracting or adding, they must have same denominators. Got it? So it must be 14. Okay, which number is missing? Yes, 13 plus 1 is 14, and you can divide them by the common number 2. So it would be 7. Got it? Because it would be 14 over 20. But you can see here you have 10. That means you have to divide it by the 2. So it would be 7 over 12. 7 over 10. Got it? Okay, 9 over 17 minus 6 over 17 equals 3 over 17. So which number is missing? Yes, that would be 17. Got it? When subtracting, they must have the same denominators. Got it? So it must be 17. Okay, you can complete the test by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 5 maths. Chapter we're working on is add and subtract fractions. Lessons we have covered today are add and subtract mixed numbers, word problems, subtract mixed numbers with unlike denominators, add and subtract fractions and recipes, complete addition and subtraction sentences and fractions. So if you have any question, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. So please ask if you have any question. Please make sure before the next session you have to complete all the test questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. No questions? Okay, that's all for today. Bye everyone. What I did so fast? What I did so fast, Evangeline? Questions I did so fast? No. And the lines the lesson name. Okay, hold on. I will. We are working on the chapter add and subtract fractions. Lesson names are add and subtract mixed numbers word problem, subtract mixed numbers with unlike denominators, add and subtract fractions and recipes, complete addition and subtraction sentences with fractions. Just the last session at 7:40. All rest of them are on time. For grade 8, I'm going to start on 7:40. The rest of the sessions are on time.